Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Customs. So today we are going to do a kit review of a PKKIng kit that I was given by somebody at Jersey Fest last year. Now it's 2016, so at the Jersey Fest show of 2015 I had a display booth and there was a guy there that was selling these really amazing kits, and it was the first time I actually heard of him. A lot of other people told me that he's been around for a while and he's got these most amazing kits. So when I had a chance, I went over and looked at his display, and the kits he has and the statues are just phenomenal. They are amazing, and I really wanted to get one of them to do, but of course the cash flow was kind of tight at the time, and it would have just been really fun to put a kit together. So during the show, actually somebody really wanted one of these kits done, and they came over to my table and they contacted me and they said, "Hey, I'm really interested in getting a PKKIng kit. Would you be interested in putting it together for me?" So I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Which one?" So we talked and, we hashed out all the details, and sure enough, he got the kit and he says, "Whenever you're ready to do it and they're up in rotation for commissions, take it on." So we're getting close to me really starting this kit, so I figured let's do a review on it now while I can. Really big box, it's really cool, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pulling out a lot of the pieces. We'll get in a little bit closer with the video and we'll start looking at it all. So I'm really excited to do it. I really wanted to do one of these kits in the worst way, and it doesn't even mean that I have to keep it. It's just that if somebody wants me to do it, I think it's going to be it's going to be a challenge. I already got ideas flowing through my head of what I can do a little bit different from what the picture's done. I'm going to talk to the client some more when I'm ready to start painting it all up. But I got to see the kit. I got to see all the engineering. Maybe I have to tweak some stuff here and there, because I think it's one big head lady and there's two little ladies in it, and it looks really cool. So what we'll do is I'm gonna start popping out the stuff. We'll get in closer. We'll see what's all in the box and everything, and I think it'll be a really cool kit once it's all done this year. So let's get all set up. Alright guys, so I'm going to set this up on the floor and do it because it just seems like I have more views. I can see it better on the floor than trying to do it on the table, because I really don't have a lot of room in the house or the studio to kind of get far away. So here's the box, and pretty much we can see what's involved. So this is the kit. I don't even know the name of it. I'm not really sure, but just gives you an idea of what she looks like. We'll do it. So that's the kit. And really cool. So this is just like a proposal piece. I guess in here might be the instructions. Looks like we got some little metal pieces, like earrings maybe. We got a card or certificate. Let's see what else is in here. Really cool. Looks like they packed it really well. Yeah, this looks like it might be all the instructions. So yeah, we can see all the crazy amount of pieces that are involved, as you can see. But it looks really cool. Right here, it looks like we got some color pictures as well. So you can already see that the kit is really well put together, really organized. Well, we'll set this up over here. So we got this here. I'm not sure what's in this, but let's pop it out. I'm definitely going to have to do some organizing for this piece on the shelf. So it's going to be all about taking the pieces out little by little, making sure I'm doing it correctly. I'm thinking, oh, okay, here we go. That's interesting. Alright, so it looks like we have a lot of the pieces all taped up on the board here. That's pretty cool. Wow, it looks really, really clean too. It doesn't look like there's a lot of flashing or anything on these, as you can see. That's pretty cool. Not really seeing any broken pieces either. Nice. Alright, that's something new. Alright. Okay, so we got some other pieces here. Let's get the X-Acto blade. Alright, so this looks like so we got, looks like, which is probably the main body right here. Wow. Just looking at this thing, there's a little bit of flashing on this piece around the arm, but nothing major. Wow. That's pretty cool. Alright, interesting. Let's see what we got here. So I'll throw all the information in the video. I'll get, where you can look up these kits, but it was really cool that the guy came to Jersey Fest. He came all the way from, I guess, Taiwan? Yeah, I think so. And oh wow, that's really nice. Nothing broken on that piece. Look at that head. That's awesome. Wow. Look at the keying on that too. That's just some really nice keying. That's some really nice casting. Holy shit. Yeah, excuse my language, but that is nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks like I'll have to fix the key a little bit to go into the head. Just a little bit of flashing on the key, but that's nothing. That'll just go on really good. Wow. Okay. Well, it's a little fragile with the ears, so I guess I gotta be careful with some of these pieces. But maybe what I'll have to do is once I get the piece of the base, I might have to see about maybe magnetizing some of these pieces, I guess for safe shipping. But the client who asked me is in a local area, so. But when I do these kits, I like to make sure I can design it so if they ever have to sell it or move, it could be broken down. Here's some more feathers in a bag. They look pretty good, nothing broken. Wow, that's cool. I'm really in shock with this. Everybody was telling me when I got the kit from people, friends were coming by saying, yo, you bought one. And I'm like, no, I'm doing it for someone. And they said, you're going to have a lot of fun with the kit. He's really engineers them well. They're really clean. And I don't feel any like oily on the kit either. Like, I mean, I know I got to wash them, but I'm not feeling like anything where it's like oily and... Oh, wow. So here's a bunch of little pieces into the kit. Little hands. I guess this might be one specific female. So I don't want to take all that stuff out yet. Yeah, a couple guys said that there's a lot of parts to it, but it's not... You might be intimidated or get a little scared from a kit like this with all these parts, but they said it's really engineered well. And you don't have to worry. So here are some more pieces in this bag. That's pretty cool though. I'm in shock. They really know how to cast well. Alright, so this piece looks like a huge wing. Gotta be careful with this one. And anytime you pull out a kit and you start unwrapping it, always make sure you see if there's any pieces broken. Just in case, but wow. Really hardly any flashing, just around the edging of the feathers. That's really nice. That's a beautiful sculpt. Look at that thing. Yeah, this is fun. This is definitely a kit that you want to take your time with. Really, it'll come out nice. And of course, you don't always have to follow the artwork. You can always do your different colors. Alright, so on this one, the tail, it does look like we have some broken tips, but nothing major. So as you can see here, it looks like these two little pieces broke off. That they might be in the box somewhere where I can salvage them. I'll have to be careful. But at least the tip of the tail is nice. And looking at it, I'm not really seeing any major flashing on this either. Oh, that's going to be fun. Looks pretty clean. Really clean. Nice. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is I'll probably have to like shake out some of these pieces on the box. But even if these little two pieces are missing, that's nothing I can't really, you know, fix with some Aves. Just take a little time and add it and then patch it up. So, okay, so now we got some clear pieces here. Alright, so in this bag there's some clear pieces, as you can see. So clear is always kind of a pain. It might be a little oily, I'm not sure, depending on what, but it looks like they use good clear resin, not like the cheap resin where it would be like a yellow tint. This seems like it's the crystal clear resin. A little bit flashing in some areas, but it looks pretty good. Not bad. Careful of that. This might be the base. Okay, so this looks like the base of it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so on the bottom of the base, it looks like they inscribed everything on it, and it is clear. I'm not seeing any breaking. Some flashing. That's kind of flaking off now, but nothing serious. So that'll be really cool. Doing a really cool like clear base, adding some color into it, and then clearing it up with some of the car Duplicolor clear to make it shiny, or making it dull with just some translucent. So I'll have to, have to brainstorm with the client, see what they want. They might just say do your own thing, or they might say they want, maybe blues or more reds, but we'll get there. A lot of parts though. They were not lying when they say there's a lot of parts to this kit. But they did a decent packing job, I guess, coming all the way from the, Taiwan all the way to the Jersey Fest show. And they brought a couple kits there, so it seems like they did pretty well. Okay, so here's the bodies of the smaller females with the legs. They look really cool, as you can see. I'm not seeing any damages or anything, because I think the other one had the hands in it. Okay, pretty cool. Let's see, and we got one thing left in here. Okay, so in here is the heads and some other pieces. So I'm going to have to be careful with these. I'm going to have to set these up. But there's the two little heads in the bag. And I guess there might be some other body parts. So, here we go. As you can see, that is the PKKIng kit. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Like I said, that's kind of what we're dealing with. And it's going to be pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take one shelf on the studio with all the other customs I'm working on. And I'm going to have to dedicate that shelf to all these parts. I'm going to have to, go through everything and set it all up. Make sure that I have, the big body with the big wings on one part of the shelf. And then I have to, I guess, go through it and make sure I got the little pieces to the little bodies. Because I'm going to have to follow the map. Because they give you the map in here. So I'll have to follow this map. And then pretty much start putting it together. So probably what I'll have to do is I'll have to plan it out where once I get all the pieces together, I talk to the client and we got everything that we're set up ready to do. It'll just be a matter of priming and getting the pieces together, finding the engineering, and just start putting it together. And I think it'd be really cool once it's all done. I don't think I'll be able to do a work in progress videos on this because there's a lot of little pieces and I really want to focus on it to make sure I get it done correctly. But it looks scary, like I said, with all the parts, but I don't think it will be that scary. It's just a matter of looking at some of the pieces and seeing that if this piece actually glues into that piece very well, then you don't have to worry about, painting it and then gluing it. You could kind of just paint it and glue it. But some pieces I might have to drill and secure a little bit more. I don't know, but I mean, everyone tells me that these kits, you really don't need to go crazy with it. It's just a matter of priming it, cleaning it, and painting it because it's engineered so well. So, there you go. That is a PKKIng kit. I'm sorry I don't know the specific name. Looking at the box though, it says in English the 9 planets. So I don't know if that's the specific name of the kit or if it's the specific name of the series that they're doing. But pretty cool. So there you go. There's a review on the PKKIng kit. If you guys are interested, I'll put up the information on the link. You go check out the site, maybe get a couple of the kits from them. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a challenge, but it's something different. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more videos.